Thousands took to the streets across Australia on Saturday, as did hundreds in Tokyo and Seoul to support U.S. protests against police brutality, while demonstrations were expected around Europe in the coming hours. The rolling, global protests reflect rising anger over police treatment of ethnic minorities, sparked by the May 25 killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis after a police officer detaining him knelt on his neck for nearly 9 minutes as fellow officers stood by. Asia-Pacific demonstrations, however, were limited by social distancing curbs aiming at stopping the novel coronavirus pandemic. In the United States on Friday, prominent Democratic politicians adopted the slogans of the protests and announced reforms, as tensions remained high in major cities after days of largely peaceful protests that saw sporadic violence. In Brisbane, police estimated 10,000 people joined a peaceful protest, wearing masks and holding "Black Lives Matter" placards. Many wrapped themselves in Indigenous flags, calling for an end to police mistreatment of Indigenous Australians. In Sydney, a last-minute court decision overruled a coronavirus ban as several thousand people marched, amid a heavy police presence, chanting, "Whose lives matter? Black Lives Matter." Rallies were also held in Melbourne, Adelaide and other Australian cities.